You've seen him on NBC, CBS, and Fox TV. I've seen him speak at Harvard many times with Suzanne Summers, Caitlyn Jenner, and the most interesting man in the world. He is the best-selling author, international speaker. He is the Tony Robbins of Mexico, my good friend, Senor Carlos Carrera.
Thank you. My sales manager, Mary Tomlin, had a philosophy. Mexicans should not close American or Canadian couples. That led me to the decision to leave and look for an opportunity to be a closer in another company. I found it at the Westin in Los Cabos. The first month, I made 4 sales. But after that, for 6 months, I didn't make any sale. I was broke, starving, had to beg for fish at the main dock. My girlfriend left me. 3 times in a row, fighting with customers. Fucking people, fucking assholes. The painful truth from Kenny McIntyre, the top salesman in Cabo. He said to me, Carlos, if the first couple are fucking assholes, okay. If the second couple are fucking assholes, okay. But if the third couple are fucking assholes, for sure, Carlos, the fucking asshole is you. Kenny was right. I was a fucking asshole. I was a very bad salesman with very bad habits. I didn't have a system. That was when Kenny shared with me how would I earn my first $1 million if I listen his recommendation. He recommended me and he said this to me. I had plateau. My English was not very good. I was young. I never lived in the US or Canada, so I didn't know their mentality. My chances of competing were 0. He made me understand that if I wanted to get ahead and be at the top 1%, I needed a mentor, not a teacher or a coach. He introduced me to the world of Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Zig Ziglar, Roger Dodson, Mark Victor Hansen, Jack Canfield, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, and others. He lent me money to take my first training with Jim Rohn. And he made me promise him that when I had the results, I will reinvest 5 to 20% of my earnings to continue taking trainings with the best mentors. When I came back, I focused on what Jim Rohn taught me for 3 months when a miracle happened. In the 3rd month, I was in first place, earning over $10,000. Wow. 3 years later, I was earning over $35,000, and I became the sales manager. And 2 years later, I started to make sales between $200,000 up to $500,000, earning over $100,000 per month, breaking all records. Many of my colleagues wanted to know my secret to make big sales. So I told them, if I give you the information for free, you're not going to appreciate it. So if you invest $1,000, I will share my secrets. Mary Tomlin, the sales manager who told me I could never be a good closer, she had been fired and was working at the same company where I was. She had seen all what I was doing, making big sales, closing all these sales, and breaking all records. Guess who the first person to give me $1,000 for my training was? Mary Tomlin. When I achieved these results, I decided to dedicate my life to be a transformational mentor because I wanted to help my country, my Mexican fellows, anybody that had the desire to help, to contribute, and make the difference. So, never lose faith. Never, ever, ever give up. Because in life, as in business, you will never get what you think you deserve, but you will always get what you learn to sell, negotiate, and market. Thank you very much, Nasdaq.